Hey there, first graders. Happy Monday to you. Hope everybody's having a good day. So, it's still April and it's still National Poetry Month. So, I'm still going to read you some poetry. I absolutely love poetry. I love the way it sounds, the way the poets write out words on the paper. I just think it's super artistic and just kind of different to our ear, right? So, I hope you enjoy today's selection. It's called The Big Fat Cow That Goes Kapow, and it's by Andy Griffiths and illustrated by Terry Denton. And you are going to find out that this book is illustrated with black and white pictures, so that's a little bit different. Okay, so first of all, we have the table of contents that tells us what is inside of this book, right? So this table of contents lists different names of the poems. So the first one is called Big Fat Cows. That's on page 1. Then Noel the Mole, Claus the Mouse, Willie the Worm, Keith, Ed, and Daisy, Lumpyhead Fred, Brave Dave, and Ruth's Super Scooter. We're going to stop at the end of that one. We're not going to go through this whole book because it's a little bit long. Okay, so here we go. Buckle up for your poetry read. Big Fat Cows. That's the first poem. It's raining big fat cows today. How many cows? It's hard to say. A big cow here, a fat cow there. Big fat cows are everywhere. And I love the different styles of font that we see. So with font, they can be a different style, a different size. You know, the author can lay out the words differently. So we know that's an important word. Big fat cows are everywhere. Cows underwater, cows in space. Moo. Big fat cows all over the place. Mmm. Cows in boats, cows in suits. Big fat cows in cowboy boots. This one is a mixed up cow. It flaps its wings and says, meow. That is very mixed up, isn't it? Compared to moo. Oh no! Watch out! Don't look now. This one is an exploding cow. Go ahead and do it with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember that? Dot, dot, dot. The ellipsis. Pause. 1. Kapow! And then all of a sudden, that cow looks like it's gone to the hospital after that kapow. That was a good one. Okay, so next one is called Noel the Mole. Here is a hole, a deep, dark hole. In this hole lives a mole called Noel. He eats black coal. He plays rock and roll. And that's the whole story of the mole called Noel. He's a hole-dwelling, coal-eating, rock and roll mole. And see how the poet just puts one word on each line with that page. That's why I like poetry, because every page is a little bit different. The layout of the words is a little bit different. Very creative. Okay, next one, Claus the Mouse. This is Klaus. Klaus is a mouse. Klaus the mouse has a very small house. A very, 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 very small house. But Klaus the mouse hates his small house. Because Klaus is a very, very, very big mouse. Okay, that's the end of that one. Now this one is called Willie the Worm. This is Willie. Willie the Worm. He goes to squirm school to learn how to squirm. But Willie the Worm is a very bad learner. He's wiggly on the straight and terrible turner. Willie never pays attention and he fools around a lot. He always ends up in a great big knot. Well, that one rhymed, didn't it? Okay, that's the end of Willie the Worm. The next one is called Keith, Ed, and Daisy. Here is a man called Three-Coat Keith. He wears one coat on top and two underneath. Ed has a brother called Five-Hat Ed. He wears 5 hats on top of his head. And this is his sister, One Dress Daisy. She shares her dress with her best friend, Maisie. There's a couple of rhyming poems there. Okay, that was the end of that one, and this one is called Lumpy Head Fred. Have you heard about a boy called Lumpy Head Fred? He sleeps at the top of a 100-decker bed. But poor old Fred always falls out of bed. Which is why he has such a lumpy, bumpy head. Oh, poor Fred. Okay, next one is called Brave Dave. This is Dave, who during the day is really, really, really brave. Wow, look, bold font, everything. Capital letters, we know that those are important words. But during the night, when there's no light, Dave is not brave. He takes fright. Each noise he hears increases his fears. Every bump, every thump makes his poor heart jump. He sucks his thumb, he calls for his mom. Mom! He can't wait for the morning to come. So, if you need a brave job done, call Dave in the day. But at night, call his mum. Okay, here we go. This is our last poem for today. It's called Ruth's Super Scooter. Here comes Ruth. Ruth rides a scooter. Ruth rides a scooter with a super loud hooter. With a super hoot here and a super hoot there. What does that remind you of? Here a hoot, there a hoot, everywhere a super hoot. We think Ruth would be a lot cuter if she'd only stop blowing her super loud scooter. And that's where we're going to stop for today. That was The Big Fat Cow That Goes Kapow, your poetry book for the week. Hope you guys are well. Have a nice week, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys. I miss you.